people. Get the questions, get the comments in. Y'all know I'm just grabbing something out the kitchen. Hold on. Hold on. You don't need any accidents. You have to avoid rushing. Because if you rush, it could lead to an accident. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a couple seconds. Here I come, good people. Here I come. Sit tight with me. Light on in there. I think everything else is set up. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. A camouflage hat. I guess that's probably the only thing I'm forgetting. Let's get comfort. Get the comments in here. Get those comments in here. And I will fire away. Let me get up my water bottle. Not much in there. Let me get a water, y'all. Let me grab a water. Woo. Here I come, good people. Here I come. What did y'all think? What did y'all think? What did you think? What did you think about the game? Let's get over here. Let's go back up to the top. JV in the building. Bond 502. What's good? Woo. Cardinal Camouflage. Even Midnight Tactical Bro in the building. Dwayne. Patrick. New. Hold on. What's up, Midnight Crew? Aston, Frontman James. Brent. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on, Brett. What's going on? We got some more news. Y'all usually get the news out of me. Jocelyn, what's going on? So what are y'all thinking, Anthony? What are y'all thinking? Seeing a completely different team today, huh? That's interesting. Robin, what up, fam? Love the press conference from the coach after the game. I didn't listen to it. Make sure you hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Drop that freestyle. Yeah, the freestyles only come when you get it, when you get worked up about something. Alicia, hello, Alicia. Alicia's in the building. Stacy's in the building. The Midnight Mafiosos. I was wrong on prediction. I'm happy with the effort the kids gave. Pegues is great. Love watching Pegues' energy on the sideline. Great leader. Tune Mac out. Let me see. That's good. Midnight Crew. The last online game was a lot closer. They fought hard. Answer the bell to the end. I know what you're saying. Definitely love Sydney Curry. Sid could be our baby Trez. What up, David? Faulkner killed him Mo when the game was tied. Just saying. So Terrence is all in. I'll get to all these questions. Salute to everybody in the house. Yeah. Hit those like buttons because I'll start answering these questions. Shit, hold on, y'all. Fresh ice cubes. I actually get to watch a live show. Robin, you don't usually watch the live shows. Okay, she's got a bottle of bourbon with Maven's face on it. He was probably he was probably happy that Mac wasn't there more than anybody. Blue got in today. No, they listen. That's like Carolina, Duke. They get in. There's a lot of Duke fans here already. So I don't think it was I don't think that was a bad thing. Waiting on this all day. Man, I didn't take a nap today, y'all. I wonder how tonight's gonna go. Championship ring on today. I didn't notice that. Effort night and day. Facts for you, Sydney. Get free drinks anytime they want around here. Lauren, what's going on? Marie, what's up? What's up? Ryan, Chris Long in the house. Hold on, I'm getting close to the bottom. We played with some fire today, in the right direction. Proud of Cardinal Nation for packing out fans. Number one, fans. They get my first award. Dude with too big. Janetta, what you doing? What are you doing, dear? What's going on? Bosco boys in the house today. I was pissed about the game, but not because of the loss. Yeah, it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack about this whole situation. DJ Wagner put Bronny on skates tonight. I'll have to check that out. Team actually had some fire. Hit the three. Oh God. When he hit the three at the half, I was like, game. Oh man. That's a conversation. That's a conversation. I had it turned down. Hold on, let me read it. I agree, Lauren. So everybody, cheers. Cheers to Lauren. She gets us started out right today. Cheers, Lauren. Oh, I switched it up, y'all. I switched it up and I wasn't ready for that. Y'all, what y'all just saw was my first sip of something I don't normally get. What I am thinking is that Ellen City need to play as much as possible. That was a sip of the Stoli. I know y'all heard of the Stolis. Woo! Goodness gracious. The Hefty Lefty had a good game. Good next game. 20 offensive rebounds killed us. Satterfield finally got a bag, man. Ronnie Ron's in the building. Anybody's getting his staff together, says Weston Wayne. L. Curry Davis, nice trio. Love Sid and Tizia Hart. Solo Hayes in the building. Charles McGee, what up? Start promoting the spring game. We got to do that. Why is there so much KP hate? I don't see a lot of KP hate, but something's happening, and I'll explain to you this phenomenon. I will explain to you the phenomenon. I have to watch the show the day after, do the work. Fair enough, Robin. I also think, Noah, is he on the floor? I'd rather see anyone else at this point. But he said toe to toe with Duke the last 5 minutes. I'm not sad at all what happens when you go against Hall of Famer. Don't forget, though, Mac always had Coach K's number for the most part. What do you think the atmosphere is going to be like Tuesday night? It's going to be awesome. Ref swallowed the whistle and on the end. Should have been a bonus. Referees is a conversation. Yeah, I have to go back and check that out. Lock to the bench, please. Mm. Mm. Were they? Were Duke fans bad? Have a lot more early in the season in terms of effort. The reason Curry plays more. This is a conversation. I'm almost caught up, y'all. Okay, I might BGM cards. What's good? I might jump up. Besides Malik not rebound much. You know, bucks out. He played nice close. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. They shacked us. Is that the Rick's got to blow the whistle? No, Hacker shacked us. Sorry. Yeah, he's probably gonna get that. Yeah. Why is Cross getting minutes? No shade. He forces. We'll talk about it. He forced a couple tough shots. Sitting here eating some chips and hot sauce, which I know. What kind of chips? Don't just jump in here and say chips and hot sauce. Tell us. We want the details. We out here. We describe our cocktails. Listen, everybody knows the rules. Everybody says what they sipping on or what cigar they got. Everybody calls it out. Free throws, rebounding, poor shot selection. They look different and kept fighting. Ellis has been diamond in the rough. Man, I'm gonna get so mad when I catch up. Cheers, Catherine. Cheers, Lord. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do like Frank's hot sauce. That's a good point. That's a good point. Hey, fair enough, Ryan. Fair enough. I am gonna listen to Ellis needs to play 30 minutes. Do y'all want to do? Are we gonna go back and look over stats? Yeah, they're gonna bring him home. Okay, you haven't missed nothing because I haven't really fired away just yet. Curry got body slammed and there was no whistle. That was pretty crazy. I didn't hear that part. You think Payne will announce it before the end of the week, or is it too soon? There is never too soon. Okay, I'm just catch up. Wait, sorry, Brett. Almost did it again. Brett, I'm sorry. I got caught up in the question, or is it too soon? It's never too soon. But Brett, cheers, good sir. Louisville Lamont, I got to get with you. my shit looking weak back here. Lays and hot sauce facts. Like the effort at least have some stop promo basketball practice videos on Twitter. Why don't you like that? Why don't you like that? What's wrong with the promos? To stop the promo basketball practice videos on Twitter. No, I like those. I thought we were gonna be Duke. I want another shot at them too. Also hope Rose gets well soon. More energy, better defense. Made some mistakes on players who they are. Were they really acting out? Malik is washed. Yeah, DJ was cooking Ronnie. He can play. Not impressed with Noah Locke at all. Definitely think he needs to sit. Brett, he passed out again. Yeah, I almost did. Huge liability. Huge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You taking Malik or them three? The big liability. That's, you can't make fun of the kids. You know that. You know the rules. You cannot make fun of the kids. You know that. Don't do that. Don't be that way. Okay, switch to the YouTube. Okay. I love how Kenny Payne his name all over the music. Yes, because everybody knows it's exactly what needs. Because those people they want to outsiders. They want to see Louisville get back here too. Like basketball, true basketball traditionalist fans. Malik is fine parked in the point, getting garbage buckets. You think he's decent at that? What's up? Yeah, what's up, bro? See, I don't. We'll get there. We'll get there. Timeout. Really, really quick. Oh, that's what that was. Hold on. And I got coffee. I have really good sensitive ears. I don't like hearing noises that I don't recognize. I didn't recognize the noise. I forgot my food was simmering. A little bit of steam hit the thing, whatever. So let's catch up. You realize Malik Williams started fouling. Wait. Mark Williams started fouling when Wheeler came in. Great point. Yeah, and he already, he looks so big. It's almost like they want to try to tame him before he even looks like wants to get mad. Was it Ellis? No, that was Jared West. The Notre Dame. Wait, Notre Dame, that was Russ. They had energy in the building, didn't it, Sharoy? Shout out to Sharoy, y'all. That's one of my boys from school. I don't like game day who try to bash Louisville. Then they do dirt on Dan McDonald and the baseball team. I didn't hear that at all. Okay, I mean, when we start talking about the game, we can talk about the game. Ain't nobody. No, he just don't do it publicly the way he used to. I thought he was solid on defense too. Oh, definitely not like today. This is Coach K's last game. Okay, I said it at the beginning. First and foremost, the biggest reward, the MVP, the player of the game, is everybody who showed up. Everybody who showed up for the game. You had the perfect big time attendance. 12 o'clock game. It snowed. Y'all got up early. Y'all got over there. People were for the most part in their seats, within the first few minutes. At least till the season starts. I'm reading them now. Is Tuesday a blackout game? I don't know. Y'all got to tell me. It looked right. Why didn't Malik pass the ball before the halftime? See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, okay, if you would, okay, big picture macro, the fans did exactly what they needed to do. Big picture macro, you were going to have a different level of energy no matter what. If Coach Mack was on that sideline, it's still Duke, it's still Coach K, it was still going to be a packed house, even if Mack was there. Do not be fooled into thinking nobody was going to be at the Duke game. I'm sorry. Like, listen, here's the problem. There's a couple little groups of people that are trying to team up a little bit right now, right? There's people who don't like Kenny Payne, and but they won't really say it out loud that they don't like Kenny Payne because they know how stupid that sounds. And then now they're trying to say, well, Pegues is doing a pretty good job. Pegues is the same coach that played Malik 31 minutes today. You know what I'm saying? So don't let your hatred for Kenny Payne turn Pegues into a hero today. And I'm not doing this to take away from Pegues. I'm saying Duke comes to town. Coach K's victory retirement tour. Louisville was going to be a packed house. It was going to be high energy. Those other games didn't have nowhere near the attendance. This attendance was not because Coach Mack got fired. This is this is Duke. This is Coach K's last hurrah. You got these fans are traditionalists. You know what I'm saying? This is a big moment. They knew it was a big moment. You got to kind of remind them. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, let's talk about the game. Let's talk about what you saw. Stay away from the narratives. Stay away from the narratives. Stay away from trying to it's beer goggles. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't beer. And again, nothing I say is personal. They might take it personal, but again, the people I'm talking about now, they're seasons and seasons past. I do this. You know what I'm saying? I do this. I talk about the dudes. I treat them fair. You know what I'm saying? I err on the side of positivity. But again, you watch that game. Y'all can go into details. What player you saw come in that wasn't getting it done? You know what I'm saying? Like you saw how many rotations were missed. You saw how many straight line dunks. If you don't want to admit, think about this. You're happy with Pegues. You want to, in your brain, you want to say, I don't like Mac, so Pegues turned it all the way around, because you want to be right about that. That's the same Coach Pegues that played Malik 31 minutes. That's the same Coach Pegues that kept leaving Noah Locke out there. You know what I'm saying? That's the same Coach Pegues when it got tight. You know what he went? Go get the ball, L. Ellis. Go get the ball, L. Ellis. Run a pick and roll so you can get a switch to the white dude. If you can't get that switch, just take it to the basket. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. We had Duke, and we had a 6-minute and 50-second scoring drought. If that was Mac, y'all would have killed him. If we played the exact same game and you just was going 1-4 low and Coach Mac was just bringing L. Ellis up top and L. Ellis was missing, he was getting good looks and missing, y'all would have killed him. Y'all would have said, finally, Coach Mac decided to press a little bit. Then y'all would have killed him. We're all looking for reasons to be positive. You know what I'm saying? But don't let being positive lose your basketball IQ as a fan. You know what I'm saying? Because the IQ saw a bunch of effort. Did y'all hear what that commentator said? Has anybody sent me the clip of what that commentator said when they were asked about that interview? Did y'all hear what that man said? Hell yeah, it was 19,000. The huddle up lecture, I thought that was funny. Probably tell him you're gonna get a phone call from my guy. So if you're ready to transfer out of here, he was probably recruiting him. And with the loss today, we're still the only school winning record against Coach K. Yeah, see, I thought we tied it now. Remove the blindfold. Facts. Monday Park's supposed to use recruits. Really? That's awesome. See, I didn't hear that part. Yeah. You're gonna get blinded. You're gonna get blinded and produce an issue. But again, could you imagine looking at the tape and saying Malik decided he's not gonna fall on the ground anymore? You think Malik's a 6-year senior? If a 6-year senior's effort is affected by if it's Coach Mack or Coach Pegues, you've been playing with both of them for 4 years. Nothing was different. You was mad at Coach Mack because he started finally benching you. We watched the game, y'all. We watched the game. How many times did Malik's man either tip the ball to his teammate, tip it in the basket? Hey, y'all. This same coaching crew has been teaching people to, okay, if the rim's behind me, the shot goes up. We're facing our man half the time and trying to push them out so somebody else can get the rebound. You don't have know where the ball is. We're facing our man boxing out. The rim's behind you. We don't even know where the ball is as players. Everybody, y'all played middle school ball. Y'all played youth league YMCA basketball. Everybody got taught when the shot go up, you find your man, you turn your butt, you get low, and you drive them away from the basket. And if you make them go over the top of you, that's how you create a foul. You don't wrestle with them, and then the ball comes, y'all both knocking it down. Like, are you fucking stupid? I mean, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. That's me talking to myself. Exasperated. We got out rebounded because of the way we rebound. Non-fundamentally sound, where we don't drive or get low, get your butt on somebody and drive them out, drive them backwards. However many people are in here tonight, all y'all know, you do not fight with somebody like facing them. You feel where you feel where their body is, and you get them behind you, and you drive their ass far away from that basket. But you only have balance if you get low. If you get low, you can feel if they're going left or right, and your hands are out. You can feel them. Now you can look and see where the rebound's coming. You're low, your butt's out, you're driving back, and you can actually jump because you're low. That is the simplest of the simple techniques. Our Malik, Coach Pegues has been working with Malik. You try to blame that on Coach Mack? It's either all of them or none of them. This is the same thing with the fans. injected some life into this. The fans injected this life into this. But you saw a lot of the same substitution patterns. You saw a lot of the same fundamental flaws. I did like the wrinkle of the press. I did like that. And you saw him playing a hell of a lot harder. But again, that's crowd juice. That's crowd juice. I mean, yes. I think this fan base will support this team and will enjoy watching Sidney Curry. They're going to have to play Roosevelt and Sidney and L. Ellis. Jared West is going to have to become a lockdown defender. Jared West, you have got to go for steals, my man. Your mentality of I got to play 35 minutes of static foul trouble. No, you got to take the ball up off somebody. Because they're getting their buckets on you. You got to find a way to get your shit from them. He played pretty good, though. Okay, see, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get some extra shots up. It's always good after the game, get some extra shots up. Offensive rebounds, the coach. Yeah, like think about it. We don't even go to the offensive board. You know why? Because our big man is too slow to be around the basket and get back on defense. He don't give that kind of effort on both ends. Sit or listen, and I understand. Okay, go back and watch. Malik has, let's just say, Malik either missed the ball or didn't have his hands up on a pick and roll in those first 5 minutes. Go look at how many mistakes Malik Williams made. Then look when Roosevelt Wheeler got in the game. And look at the way the coach is barking at Roosevelt Wheeler like he was dying. Like he was dying to get him out of there. The minute Rose came in, listen, I know Rose fucked up. We're 2/3 into the season. He ain't played more than 40 minutes total. Of course they're going to mess up. But Malik is messing up. You ain't screaming at Malik. He's fucking up plays. Defense or whatever, offense, rebounds. He's not doing the fundamental things. You screaming at Rose like, no, any coach knows I put you in. I'm going to have to deal with some mistakes because I left you on the bench the whole year. Do y'all realize this is like Sidney's 5th game? You telling me Sidney just now got ready to play? Y'all see what Sidney doing? That's all natural. Listen, that's God. That's God's work. What Sidney got. And I mean natural, like he put in the work. God gave him the, his gifts. Like he got it. You know what I'm saying? Them moves he make, those aren't. Oh, we taught him how to. So no, he's the only one that does that. Oh man, I hope I don't see that right. I don't even want to keep scrolling until I get to that. The scoring droughts have been all too common the whole year. No, listen, no, he's been the #1 assistant for 4 years. Gina, he's been the #1 assistant for 4 years. Same voice in that locker room, 4 years. The #1 assistant in player development. Yeah, he got a. Listen, I like I said, I'm not trying to drag for geese. That's not my intention here. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's Like he don't have anything to do with the fundamental flaws that we got in our big man group. They keep moving the goalposts. 20 minutes. Tops. Hope you're caught up so you can hear the truth. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying. I mean, like I said, y'all saw he was playing harder. Again, if Malik was young and you needed a coach with a different voice to motivate him, you would get that. Like, okay, JJ Trainer, maybe he don't respond to one of the coaches a different way. Maybe JJ Trainer was responding to Dino a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it because like in one-on-one, I would tell JJ that's a weak mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go take money from grown men if you want to get to where you want your talent to be NBA. You got to go take money from grown men. So the whiny, this coach can communicate with me a little better. It's whiny, but I understand. Some coaches, you just work that with. But that's like 10% up or 10% down. That's not the difference between 6-year Malik is all of a sudden looking like he's playing 50% harder. Again, that commentator, I heard him. He said, I've been a captain. He said, you know what that was? That was him deflecting a player responsibility. He had the best response. I was listening to it. It was the best. I'm passionate. A boxing out. Yeah, listen. Y'all talk about somebody who had every Janetta, are you gonna just brag? Are you gonna take a second to brag? This is somebody who has stupid records. She has stupid records. She can watch this for 10 seconds. She can watch Malik better than I can for 10 seconds. And she go, oh no. She can look at that in 10 seconds and say, yeah, that's not big boy. That's not big boy. That's not big boy basketball. That shit gonna come back and haunt you. When she sees somebody when Malik tried to shoot a floater from the box, Janetta, Malik had the ball on the block. He tried to shoot a floater without using the glass. And he's a big man. He's not even a guard. You see that one time and you're like, but here's the thing. At this point, why would I be yelling at Malik? Why would I be yelling at Malik? Nobody has spent more time with Malik in development than Coach McGee's. Can we all agree on that? Can we all agree that Malik has been working with Mike Pegues more than anybody since they've been here? You saw a box out just for that. Yeah, I saw a box out. Non-fundamentally sound at all. Yeah, a refresher on fundamentals. Yeah. I know. Again, first day of YMCA basketball, everybody put their hands up in the air. We're going to show you how to play defense. You know what I'm saying? You know what they do? Breakdown. Everybody get low. Kids get low. Stay low. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to shoot the free throw, and you box your man out, and you turn around, you get your butt on him, and you don't let him go left, and don't let him go right. That's YMCA. Since when Since when does the shot go up and you start looking for somebody and you just start running into them, trying to push them away with the front of your body and hope one of your other teammates get the ball? What is that? Ass on a man and block out. Yes, your rear end. Your rear end. You can feel them going left. You can feel them going right. And you got to get low. You know those long rebounds that we never get? You know why? Because we're standing up too tall. You can't get your momentum going if you're standing straight up. You have to be low. Every time the ball go up, you got to be low. If you plan on rebounding, I never planned on rebounding, but I like his energy. I like his energy. 101, 202, 415. Gary, that better listen, Gary. This better not be right. Gary, that better not be right. Because listen, y'all, your man Gary, he's not look, Gary's not allowed. Gary's not allowed to donate anymore. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer now. And because you get a Hall of Famer, you get one of these. Hold on. First and foremost, Gary, I wish I had something better to give you than this. Touching you, sweet Caroline. Fuck you, Kate. I've never seen so good, so good, so good, so good. I really cry. Fuck you, Kate. To believe they never would. And Gary, the rotation felt the exact same. It felt the exact same. It felt the exact same, didn't it? Listen, the only guy that was getting to the basket, like, were you stealing minutes for Ellis? He's the only guy. He's getting point blank buckets. Y'all see how effective Sidney Curry looks when Ellis is attacking? Right? But he's right. He's right. Now y'all can ask me anything. Now listen, we 40 minutes into the show. I'm about to be. I keep on asking me all the questions y'all need to know. Ask me all the questions. No, it's I don't even know. Okay, the combination of playing for Bagese, crowd. This is twice the crowd they've ever had all year. Coach K, it's Duke on the other team. It's Duke uniforms. You know what else is the last thing? They know they can't blame another coach now. Everybody who, I'm not even going to call it, all those kids who are pointing fingers, they know they can't point any more fingers. So you better go all out. You had better go all out, but you still saw the same rotation. You saw Rose get a couple minutes. I don't know about Rose. I don't know if he is. I know Sidney Curry banged his fucking head on the ground. I know that much. I did like Sidney Curry being dramatic too, staying on the ground and then popping back. I was like, listen, Listen, when I looked at Sidney Curry and I saw his eyes closed, I could just see myself sitting and looking at him like, boy, ain't nothing wrong with you. Y'all see Sidney just jump right up? Right. And it's like Malik. He hit a couple of those shots. Those are bad shots, y'all. He hit like two of them with those little mid-range dribble. But here's the problem. When he had that other shot, did y'all see how hard he tried to back in? He hasn't played that hard. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. But yeah, now that Mac's out of there, they got no more excuses. You can't, what you gonna do? Blame another coach too? What is Noah Locke gonna do? Say coach ain't letting me get in my groove? What is Malik gonna say? Well, coach ain't we're gonna look at the film. Y'all know we're gonna look at the film. Yeah, me and Gary we're gonna meet up at the Galt House or something. I'm gonna bring the bottle. I got to check the bottle right. Now I gotta go nonstop. I gotta do something for y'all on Gary's behalf to where I pass out in front of the camera or something. Something? Right. He got a new spot on here now. Malik's tip drills on rebounds because he won't jump. But they're tipping it right to each other. That's why the ref's not calling over the back. When you box out facing a man, the ref's not gonna call over the back. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. That part is not gonna happen. That would have been fundamental. Yeah, the fundamentals is what help you get easy baskets. Cannot get here fast enough. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, JB, I think so too. But it's not just Mac. Listen, because if Coach Pegues worked with Sid every day and he couldn't tell Coach Mac, like, hey, this dude got something. This dude can go. That means it's multiple head coaches. Multiple head coaches. Yeah, like I said, I'm not knocking him. Yeah, he got to get his red shirt. Commentator said Malik's response was unacceptable as a captain, and he's covering up for his own mistakes. Says he won't take accountability. And that commentator, he don't do all the games. He just sees some games, and they have a nice, clean edit, and he just knows it. Shit, like I said, you're not killing on him. Yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I think too. A little extra energy, crowd, man. But here's the thing, y'all. If Sidney Curry had got minutes early on, he would have been dunking them basketballs. Because y'all see how good his legs are. He got good legs. He got a good mentality. Again, y'all thought I was being mean when I was like, get him away from Malik. That's why he wasn't wanting to dunk, y'all. It's not personal. Get him away from Malik. Don't let Malik influence the way he plays the game of basketball. That's why I said get him away from Jalen Withers. 6'11", and tried to shoot a floater at the block. That's not Malik's fault anymore. That's not Malik's fault anymore. Make a people's choice lineup. Listen, in a game when the bullets are flying, if I'm on that sideline, bullets are flying. Okay, I got I got Rose in before the bullets start flying. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the games, the bullets wouldn't have been flying if you played Rose early. But listen, I like Jared West, but I would give Jared West a better role. I like L. Ellis when the bullets are flying. I like DeAndre Davis, Sidney Curry. I like Matt Cross when the bullets are flying. People I trust when the shit going down, when the shit is going down. DeAndre Davis, this is who I trust. Again, Jared West is what do you call it? He's on the fence. But Jared West as a 2 guard, I like him in the clutch when the shit going down. Jared West, L. Ellis, I was trying to debate. Oh, wait, I know who I'm getting. I'm trying to decide if Mason Faulkner's defense bothers me enough to not trust him in the clutch. Spot duty for Mason. Because I just can't have him. Okay, Mason likes to either trap you into a charge or get a foul like that. But he won't just play straight up for defense. That's my biggest problem with Mason. But he can steal you possessions. He can steal you some possessions. Dre, Cross, Ellis, West. Hey, y'all. I like Gabe. I trust Gabe. Yeah, it's about 5 of them. Sydney, of course. Yeah, just really, if I could only take 5 on the road, if everybody got contact tracing and I could only take 5 on the road and my 5 had to play 60 minutes, I would take L. If I could only take 5 guys on the road, y'all, if they said, Marcus, you take 5 guys and you leave the rest at home, and this is going to be the 5 you play with for the whole game, I would probably take L. Ellis. That's 1 for sure. DeAndre Davis. That's 1 for sure. It's down to Sam and Matt. Probably take Matt. Probably take Dre, Ellis, Matt, Rose, and Sydney. You know why? Because those are the competitors to me. Yes, okay. It was Chris Spatola. Okay, I didn't know it was Chris Spatola that said that. Yeah, that should have stayed in the locker room. No, he doesn't bend his knees. You can't. No high level sports can be done stand straight up. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, Gary. This is 100% correct. This is 100% correct. It hurts watching how hard Cindy and Rose play. And all year, every time they make a good play now, I think about the 15, 20 games they didn't get to play. Malik has terrible hands. How many times did the ball go through his legs, through his hands? How many times did his man tip the ball away? Yeah, it's not. It's not. I'm not rooting against any of them. Facts. Hey y'all, my night show is the shit. The night show is the shit. Y'all gotta acknowledge it. Y'all gotta acknowledge it. Sometimes people really love the night show. They appreciate it. I'm on the night telling y'all all kind of stuff I probably shouldn't be telling you. Every once in a while, somebody wanna acknowledge it. Into a stretch. Yes. Alicia, you can see him box out. Y'all know what a box out looked like? That's what I thought. You know what, Mike? That's what Steve said. Look, listen. Kenny Payne will have Jalen Withers looking like Banchero. Just something as simple as his rocker step, his jab step. This man feet that fucking wide open. How can you shake somebody when your feet are that wide open and you can't get your defense moving? Your feet are that wide apart. Kenny Payne to rearrange that man whole shit. Why did Malik almost double everyone's minutes? Again. One more. I agree. My motherfucking Sunday, I'm getting studio equipment, y'all. Y'all gonna think I'm in a whole nother house. I'm going straight to the studio spots. I'm gonna get the lighting. I'm gonna get the chairs. I'm gonna get Louisville Lamont to get me together on the fucking shelves. I'm gonna have a whole new setup. Y'all ain't gonna be ashamed of me no more. I'm gonna make y'all proud. How many minutes did L play? Did you see? Y'all want to go to Pegues? If y'all want to go to Pegues, we can. Hold on. Y'all want to go to Pegues? Yeah. Y'all want to go to Pegues? We can. Sorry, that was Freudian. Let me see. Coach Mike Pegues. I did not hear his press conference. Let me see what he's talking about. Let me see. I see Coach K. Let me see. I'm on YouTube right now. Let's see if we can find them. Ike Pegues, Louisville. Okay, 7 hours ago, 11 minutes, 9 seconds. Let's hold on. We gotta bring the family in here. Let's do this. Fred, I gotta close that down for a second. Share screen, share screen. Chrome tab. Boom, 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 boom.
First, I'll start by saying I'm proud of our team's effort today.
Me too.
I thought that we got punched pretty good early in the game. We obviously tried to start the game with a little pressure, mix some things up.
That already pisses me off. We had a good game plan. We came into the game. Your boy Malik gave up a lot of easy stuff. So I know what you're saying. Look, I know what y'all saying, y'all, but I don't like that. But keep going.
Got a lot of guys.
And to be fair, he hasn't watched the film yet.
Thought it'd be a good way, good way to get our guys going defensively, and something that we didn't think Duke would expect. And honestly, it kind of hurt us. Uh, Gave them some opportunities on some mismatches, but nonetheless, we got down big early, and our guys fought back. They deserve a lot of credit for that.
Why did we get down big early, y'all? We all watched the game. Why did we get down big early? The same reason we've gotten down big early before. Y'all know I'm telling the truth.
A lot of teams would have laid down against Duke.
Nobody lays down against Duke. Bellarmine didn't lay down against Duke.
Duke is Duke. But that being said, I didn't think that Duke was necessarily better than us today. Thought they were tougher than us. And that bothers me.
I agree.
That bothers me. Mike Krzyzewski is a hell of a coach. He gets every Duke team to be tough. I'm just an interim head coach.
I don't know, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? Coach K has been whining for the last 3 years about how physical we are. Repeat. Coach K has been whining for the last 3 years about how basketball shouldn't be played that way because of how physical and tough Louisville players are. And today was the first Duke matchup that we got pumped. So keep these things in mind because I don't want y'all to get trapped in narratives. I don't want you to get trapped in taking a side. The problem now is too many people always want to take a side, and then look, you choose a side, and then you start going dumb and dumber. La 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 la. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you. We've never in a Duke game not been the tougher team. Just remember that.
You're going to be tough. You're going to be tougher than that. We gave up 20 offensive rebounds.
Rose is tough.
20. I'm irate about that. I don't care how tall Mark Williams is, what pick Paolo is. We can't give up 20 offensive rebounds. We can't lose every 50-50 ball.
That's getting pumped.
We can't lose concentration off the ball. We beat ourselves today. Credit to Duke. But if we win the effort game, which we talked about prior to the game, if we win the effort game, we win the game.
I don't know.
We won the effort game, so we lost the game.
I don't know.
Mike, after the once it gets to 60-60, you guys obviously went very cold. What did you think of the shots you were getting down the stretch there, as opposed to what you were doing defensively and with the shots that Duke got?
I didn't mind the shots. I have to go back and look at them to evaluate them a little more. But I thought L had a good thing rolling. We wanted to keep the ball in his hands, get him in the lane. I think he missed a couple touch finishes, but he was awesome for us tonight offensively. He's got to be a lot better defensively. He knows that. I thought that Sidney Carey had a couple plays right around the rim where they make some unbelievable blocks right at the basket. I don't think that they were fouls. I thought the referees did an awesome job. We got to be able to convert those plays.
Coach, talk about the defensive effort against Paolo. He comes in with all the accolades, but it seemed like you guys had a game plan for him, and he really struggled tonight.
Thought we did a great job guarding Paolo one-on-one for the most part. He goes,
Yeah.
I told our team this, right?
He's going to hit some.
Unbelievable talent.
Yeah, he's going to hit some
But
stuff.
he goes 5 of 15 from the floor. But yet he gets 6 offensive rebounds, and he finds a way to impact the game. And our team needs to learn that lesson. Doesn't matter how well you shoot it. Doesn't matter how ineffective you are offensively. There are other ways to impact the game, and he found a way to do that.
Mike, can you comment on the atmosphere? Was that the first time in maybe a couple of years, obviously with COVID and everything, that it really felt like a big-time atmosphere in here?
That was awesome. I want to personally, I'm glad you said that, Kent. I'm so grateful to our fan base after everything that they have gone through to be here today and support our guys, even when we were down.
I did not, Monica.
We've been down throughout the entire season. Our record is not a respectable Louisville basketball record. It is not. And it can't be going forward. We have to win a game for this fan base. We have to win a game for ourselves. But I am so grateful to our fans. I genuinely mean that. I have some,
because he knows that made a difference.
And obviously didn't expect to be the head coach when they got here. So we went out to eat, and I'm not used to all of the attention. In fact, I kind of like to stay out of the way. But people coming up to me and saying, hey, we're with you, we're behind you, we support you. I mean, so heartfelt. I'm so grateful for that. Grateful to the fans for showing up today. I would just beg them, beseech them to stay with us.
China. Fucking salute. I hope y'all aren't expecting anything different from Malik's game. He has 4 years of extremely bad habits. That's not going to change. Or that's not going to be broken by this year. It's a fact. But that's why I said from the beginning of the season, in the summer, in the spring, and I said keep those new guys away from him. He got too many bad habits. These kids come in with good coaching and good habits, but they end up losing their good habits because coach keeps playing him 31 minutes. So they start imitating him so they can play. It's a fact. China, that's a fact.
And keep supporting these kids. They need it. The kids need it. I'll be fine, but the kids, they need that. And we need all the support we can get.
A week ago, this team was booed off the floor. Today, the fans responded very enthusiastically. Even when you had the bad start, they seemed to like the idea that you were pressing. Mm-hmm. Was that at all designed to try to get them back engaged?
I didn't have the fans in mind when we put the press in, but I thought that they might like it.
I don't know about that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Time out. Do y'all believe Coach Pegues didn't know what he was doing when he said, I'm going to come out pressing? He knew what he was doing. Coach Pegues said, I'm going to press and I'm going to try to win these fans over right now. Y'all, he ain't stupid. He knew what he was doing. He knew we mad that we don't press. He knew that shit. Look, he looking around. He making jokes with that. I ain't had the fans in mind when we start pressing. Coach, look, I feel you. You got to say that on the media. But, Coach, we all know. We all Louisville fans. We've been watching this game for a long time. We know you knew you got to start pressing if you want us to. Look, if you want us to accept you at all, you better start pressing. Coach, but I feel you. I understand why you can't. I do understand why. Hold on. I do understand why the coach couldn't just come out and say it. Hold on, sorry, I messed that up.
But people coming up to me and saying, hey, we're with you, we're behind you, we support you. I mean, so heartfelt. I'm so grateful for that. Grateful to the fans for showing up today.
Yeah, this is Louisville, Coach.
Beg them, beseech them to stay with us and keep supporting these kids. They need it. The kids need it. I'll be fine, but the kids, they need that. And we need all the support we can get.
A week ago, this team was booed off the floor. Today, the fans responded very enthusiastically. Even when you had a bad start, they seemed to like the idea that you were pressing.
Mm-hmm.
Was that at all designed to try to get them back engaged?
I didn't have the fans in mind when we put the press in, but I thought that they might like it. We got to get better at it, though. We got to get a lot better at it, and we got to find a way to generate some deflections and some turnovers and fix it in the half court and not be on the wrong guy. And when we're on the wrong guy, we got to be able to scram out of that and help each other and get our original matchups back, because Paolo gets on, Jared West is on Paolo. We can't press at that expense.
Coach, you said you wanted to simplify things and have the team to be more aggressive, play faster. How do you think that manifested itself today, and are you pleased with at least this first step towards what you're trying to get out of them?
Yeah, I thought we tried to call a few more set plays today. I was pretty aggressive about getting us out of transition if I didn't think we had anything early and getting us organized into a set. I probably have to loosen up the reins a little bit and allow them to play a little more. But I thought that we had some pretty good things going with some set plays, and I wanted to keep the ball in certain people's hands in certain spots. We have a flow game that we put in that I like, that I didn't trust as much today because we've only had it in for a couple of days. So we'll get reorganized offensively and try to keep that ball in the paint and around the basket and in the hands of the guys that are making plays.
Hey, Mike, they didn't have a great night shooting the ball. Only two players made a three, but A.J. Griffin obviously made 5 of them. What made him such a tough cover for you guys tonight?
Yeah, he's a big-time player. He looks like a traditional post guy, but he shoots it like a true guard, like a true shooting guard. He's a guy that's going to make some shots regardless, but there were a couple of them where I didn't feel like we were into him the way that we needed to be. And again, it comes back to little things like that. Scouting, we covered that. You can't give him, he's an elite three-point shooter. You can't give him open looks.
Hey, Coach. In the first half, it looked like y'all completely turned around how you were playing. What did you say to start that rally?
It's not over the back. Listen, when the shot goes up and you facing somebody and they jump up and you go like this, that's not over the back. Every time Malik was boxing out, or most of the times Malik was boxing out, he was fighting with somebody and the ball was going up and he was trying to knock it away. That's not over the back. It's only over the back if you get low and drive them out and you can't jump because somebody's like hanging over on your back. So it's not over the back. They're not, the referees, those rebounds, they did fine.
You know what? I don't think it was anything that I said, to be quite honest. I think that our guys probably had a few jitters, to Kent's point. It hadn't been that loud and that packed in there in a while. And maybe the transition had a little bit to do with that. I'm sure the Duke guys had a little bit to do with that. But eventually I thought we settled down. We started to make some shots, gained some confidence, got a few stops, and started to play better.
Mike, given what you said about the effort back here, did you see more or different effort than you've been seeing in recent weeks out of this group?
Yeah, the effort was there tonight. I thought that the effort, at least in terms of competing and trying to win. All right. But the moral victory thing, I'm not doing that. All right. That's not good enough. We got to win games. That's the standard. We have to compete on the glass. We can't give up 20 offensive rebounds. So the effort was there, but it wasn't there to the capacity that it needed to be in order to ensure a win. Duke is a really good team, but their talent didn't overwhelm us today. That should be a message to our guys. Duke, a top 10 team in the country's talent did not overwhelm us. Their toughness did. And that is
their toughness and our lack of execution. We don't have a regular motion flex offense where we get people buckets. And you know what does that? Fundamentals, back screens, hard cuts, triple threat position. We would get 15, 20 points. Every single basketball team with athletes like we got gets 20 points on regular motion fundamentals. We don't have any of that. You're the head assistant coach. You got to recognize that. You got to recognize that.
Not okay.
Mike. Yeah. You didn't mention Davis, I don't think, but what about his play today? He
It's a
had
fact,
one of his
technical,
better
bro.
games, I think.
Dre Davis played a good game. We need to get the ball in the box to Dre more often. He's got to continue to be efficient down there. When he doesn't have a shot, he's got to find a way to.
But you can't just sit here and isolate him and just sit him down there where everybody's staring at him. That's why we got to have a flex motion. So when he gets the ball, he can stop under the basket, get a quick touch while everybody else is moving. But this is not the NBA. We can't just keep giving it to Sid and watching him work against Duke. It doesn't work like that. You can't keep giving the ball to L. Ellis and everybody standing around and hope he makes a miracle play. That's not Division I, high-level Division I basketball, y'all. And listen, y'all, we're on year 4, and everybody knows I gave these coaches every benefit of the doubt I can possibly give. I like the talent on the roster. I like it. But, and I hate saying this, but people always say it to me, and I'm going to repeat it to y'all, and I hate saying it. Background of Coach Mack, Xavier, Evansville, Wake Forest. Background of Dino, Wake Forest. He got fired from there. Background of Coach Pegues is you played for Mike Bray up in like Rhode Island or something. You know what I'm saying? Ross McMains, I don't have to describe the background of just real live bullets. Again, this ain't cap, y'all. Like, it ain't cap at all. It's different. It's different. Playing North Carolina and Freedom Hall. Locker rooms, they got teams that, like I said, make all the jokes you want. I had some shitty teams, but I had some good teams that nobody in the country wanted to play. It ain't capping. You got to have a different level of intensity. Your substitution pattern got to be savage at this level. Your substitution pattern at the University of Louisville at this level, ask Rick, ask Denny, it got to be savage. Every fan has their favorite player. Why does Coach Pitino always take my guy out when he makes a mistake? Why does Coach Crum always take my guy out when he makes a mistake? End of the year, you feel like you can win a national championship. Because by the end of the year, we don't fuck up like that. We don't take those bad shots. You hear the commentator like, oh, that's just a bad shot. Under Rick, under Denny, you don't take those bad shots in the last 10 games of the year. Because the coach has been substituting you. This is not about, like, I feel y'all. I feel the parents when they say, let my baby get in a rhythm. I feel the people who know a player on a team. Oh, man, that's my homeboy. Y'all got to let him get in a rhythm. That's not how championship level, number 10 in the country basketball is played. You make these mistakes, you're coming out the game. You don't box out. If you can't physically box out and drive your man out the paint, you're not a professional and you're not a top 20 college player. You don't use the glass when you need to. You don't end up like Marcus Maven in the top. I should have said that, y'all. Listen, if you don't have scoring fundamentals, you don't end up where I ended up on the all-time scoring list with all these studs at the University of Louisville by not listening to the fundamentals. And if I'd have listened more, I'd have been 7. And coach didn't like us shooting threes. This is facts, what I'm saying, y'all.
To spray that ball out to shooters. But
big boy basketball is big boy basketball. You gotta fucking sub. You can't let Malik get 31 minutes. All those fuck ups I saw, like I said, I love the kid. I love the kid. Thank you. He stayed through a lot of shit. I love the kid. But any coaches that would let him lose the ball, get tipped over that many times and leave him in that game is incompetent. In my personal eyes. Now, I don't want y'all to think that. I want y'all to go back and watch the game again. But just understand Marcus Maven's opinion comes from 20 years of Denny and 20 years of Rick and 20 years of everything I know. If you didn't get subbed out the game for that shit you pulled, but like when Malik is dribbling the ball around and he did that half court shot didn't surprise none of us. Hey, y'all, that travel, be honest. That travel / I want to take the long shot / I'm not going to give up the ball. I'm a double jump travel. And they're going to get the ball with 4 seconds to go. I know when he hit that fucking shot, y'all was like, of course he hit that fucking shot. That ain't surprise, y'all. Y'all been watching this shit. And we all said the same thing. You're not punishing him. We all see it. We all see it. That was no surprise.
I thought he played well. He also made some silly decisions, some silly lackadaisical mistakes defensively that cost him and compelled me to have to take him out of the game. So he's got to do it on both ends.
Mike.
Compelled me. I want to hear that. I want to hear the answer again. Sam is inconsistent. He's just so inconsistent. And don't go anywhere because I got more, y'all. Don't worry about it. I backed up a couple seconds.
Box to Dre more often. He's got to continue to be efficient down there. When he doesn't have a shot, he's got to find a way to spray that ball out to shooters. But I thought he played well. He also made some silly decisions, some silly lackadaisical mistakes defensively that cost him and compelled me to have to take him out of the game.
Do y'all hear how he's talking about Dre? Dre Davis, one of the only dudes with heart on the team. Oh, he made some silly, lackadaisical decisions. Coach, all of us saw Malik make silly, lackadaisical decisions. You weren't compelled to take Malik out. He played every minute except 9. He was only not on your court for 9 minutes, Coach. But you were compelled to take DeAndre Davis, the only guy that's a fucking dog on his team. I like these coaches. I like these kids. It's not personal. But at some point, like, y'all got to tune in. Coaches, y'all got to tune into the Midnight Show. Because the fans are seeing what we're seeing. And I can't ignore it. I cannot ignore it. Your substitution pattern. You don't sub Malik for lackadaisical play. We saw it for the first 5 minutes. That's why we was down 20 points. 12 points, 16 points. The same shit you subbed DeAndre out for, you didn't sub Malik out for. Now, what is Malik bringing to the table that you got to play him 31 minutes? Veteran leadership? He fucking threw a coach under the bus. Commentator who don't even like Louisville is
game. So he's got to do it on both ends.
Mike, you mentioned the defensive improvement that L needs to make, but he played 25 minutes, didn't have a turnover, sparked the team offensively. Is this the kind of game that makes you say that he's got to be the lead guard down the stretch for you guys moving forward because what he can bring?
He's got to be a lead guard, that's for sure. I got some other good guards, too, that didn't play very well tonight, but L was fantastic, and we're going to ride a hot hand. You know, it doesn't mean that he's going to come out here on Tuesday and play well again. Doesn't work that way. Just because you play well against Duke, Saturday, you're not.
You see what I'm saying, y'all? Again, this is me. So you gonna wait till next week to ride the hot hand? That's the problem. You don't play Rose. He ain't never gonna get a fucking hot hand. We're gonna ride the hot hand. That don't mean he'll play next. Like, think about that mentality. Well, he played good tonight. That don't mean he's gonna play well next week. So if he hot, we gonna ride. It's like, so everybody, think about that. That mentality is just saying everybody just fucking shoot bad shots, and whoever's hot gonna stay in the game. That's what he just told me. And me, what I'm saying about me is I'm on the team. I'm a player on the team. You're saying tonight we rode the hot hand with L. Ellis. Don't mean he's gonna be hot next week. So guess what I'm gonna do next week when we play Carolina? I'm going to take about fucking 7 bad shots. If they go in, I'm going to play. If they don't, if I'm Noah or Malik, I'm still going to play. Like, listen to that, y'all. Like, maybe just that next level up is coaches that understand the mentality of the other players. L. Ellis, God damn. L. Ellis has shown you he has a skill on the court that nobody else on this team has. And you only going to play L. Ellis when he's hot? So next game, you're going to bench him if he don't have a hot hand. They asked you about a compliment. L. Ellis's skill set. You don't have somebody that can do that. Your job as a coach is to take the weapons, that the heaviest hitter weapons, and fucking cultivate them on the court. JJ's a weapon. Jared West got a weapon. What's Malik's weapon? What's his weapon? Noah Locke. His weapon is shooting. Noah Locke don't got a hot hand. You be leaving him in there? And listen, moms, pops, Locke, sorry. They leave your fucking kid in when you know he missing. Are we going to just spend our whole lives saying, I know he can get hot? And leave JJ on the bench, and leave Rose on the bench, and leave whoever on the bench, Sam on the bench. He hit 2-3 big shots at the beginning of the year. We spent the rest of the year saying that's Noah Locke, even though on the court we see the opposite. So don't tell me we ride the hot hand. You ride who you want to be the hot hand. You ride who you want to be the hot hand. You want Malik to get hot. You want Noah to get hot. We fucking watch Sydney, Rose, DeAndre go in and out the game. We watched DeAndre play 6 fucking minutes. L. Ellis played 9 minutes. Sydney ain't played all year. We watched Noah get burned. You talk about DeAndre's defense? Noah getting his ass cooked. Malik getting cooked. Sorry about my language, y'all. I started the night show so I could unleash. And y'all stop acting like there ain't big time boosters in my room. Stop acting like there's not big time boosters, doctors, lawyers, professionals who really, really support the channel. Sharoy, boy, you don't gotta thank me. Just get them girls right. And get back in coaching, Sharoy. Don't and stop hating on Bron. Play the post game. Nah, I heard a couple minutes. I just had different opinions. I can't do that. His style of play. Yes, style of play. I haven't watched it, but I'm gonna go. I will go back and watch it after this. Fans came, man. Fans did their thing. That's a whole another conversation. No, if Payne's not hired, then the University of Kentucky and Matt Bev and all of them, they're still running the university. Yeah. Yeah, our starting lineup, our substitutions got to start early. They weren't hot early. They weren't hot early. They were running regular motion early. They weren't just hot early. Are you crazy? Yeah, about them not being tough. Yeah, listen. But again, I'll still say it. We give up so many easy shots. We're not closing out the right way. We're not we're giving them easy looks early. That's why they hit the shots late, because they know nobody's going to block the shot. They know how we play defense. We don't gamble. We don't reach. We don't block shots. All we do is stand in front of people. So by the end of the game, they're not worried about getting blocked. The scout report shows it. Facts, Troy. That's a fact. Nah, because they still let us do it, but you do it. Oh, Paulo was in 8th grade when Williams joined college. That's a great stat. It's a great stat. Who, me? Oh, you talking about him crying? Yeah. I know what you're saying. Beat Carolina up here. Facts. 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 Okay, I'm catching up. Under the right leadership, yeah. Like again. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he can add something, but he can't be your cornerstone. Fact. Better team effort. Yeah, definitely had a better team effort. But again, there's a lot of factors that went into better team effort. That's not Mac. Like I said, if it takes Mac being nice to you to give you team effort, you ain't no pro. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. You see how hard they still play? Most guys still played when Patrick was there. They tried to win that NIT. Yeah, Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Coach Mack doesn't talk to him nice enough, and Coach Pegues knows how to connect with him, and that's all the reason in the world. We're fucking college Division I basketball players who think they're going to the NBA need a coach to talk to them nice for them to play hard. That shit sounds stupid. How stupid does that sound? Oh, they checked out. These motherfuckers think they're going to the pros. Well, I think Coach Mack should talk to us nicer. Then we might play harder. Coach Mack talk to us a little nicer and try to motivate us like Pegues. That's y'all parents. That's y'all parents. That's y'all parents. That's y'all lack of motivation. Fucking coach ain't gonna make you play hard. Do you want to get to the league or not? Again, if Mack is sitting in there using racial slurs or calling them, discriminatory words, okay, we would have knew about that already. But you don't like the way he talks to you, so that's why you don't play hard. So y'all hear how fucking stupid that sounds to me? You're at Louisville. You're one step away from the league. You got the best facilities in the country because all the people before you have brought the mentality. Now, all of a sudden, in the year 2020, if Coach Mack doesn't talk to me the right way, or his voice just is irritating, I'm not gonna play hard. But when Coach Pegues' voice, who I don't find irritating, starts talking to me, now I'm gonna play fucking hard. It's like, if that's the case, anybody saying that, Coach Pegues knows how to rally the kids, it's like, then those kids shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be here. And listen, all the moms, I feel you. I feel you. You want kids to talk to your kids a nice way. But all the dads are saying they don't give a fuck about your feelings. Can you get the job done or not? Like I said, and this is coming from me talking to 1 million sports moms. And they all feel the same way about how the coach talks to their kids. And this is me talking to 1 million sports dads. And any successful dads with sports kids, when their kid comes home and says, Coach was talking shit to me and talking this and then that, all the successful children from sports dads, they say, you shut up and play harder. Your performance on the field ain't got nothing to do with the way Coach Mack talks to you versus Coach Pegues. This is the yin and the yang. Moms, I feel you. I hear you. I wish they talk to your kids nicer too. But I know the dads, and the dads say, so you telling me the coach need to talk to you nicer for you to play as hard as you played out here tonight? Real dads I know that produce NFL and NBA players, you know what they say? That ain't the coach's fault. A real dad will say, I watched you jog up and down that floor. I watched you hang your head. I watched you piss and moan and brat the whole time. Oh, why? Because you ain't like something the coach said to you. So you jogged up that court all day because you ain't like something the coach said to you. Well, guess what, son? When you go work at a regular job, guess what they're going to do? They're going to talk to you just like that. So you're going to go to your work at UPS, you're going to piss and moan and drag and complain and not do your work. Well, then you're going to be a bum. You're going to be homeless. We tuned out Coach Mack because he ain't talking to us the right way. I like Coach Pegues better because he talked to me with more support and more motivation. You need Coach Pegues to talk to you with more motivation for you to go out there and play as hard as you played tonight. You a loser. You a loser. You are a loser. We tuned out Mac because he talks too condescending. But Pegues is always supportive. You a fucking loser. And that's not a sports loser. You're a loser. I saw somebody mad because I blocked them. You know why I blocked them? Because I read 10 tweets. 10 tweets was, what are we going to do? We're never going to be any good again. I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to. You're a fucking loser. You're a loser. So if y'all got blocked by me, check your last 10 tweets before I blocked you. If you just sitting there whining, you sitting there whining. That's loser talk. Again, I know a million sports moms, and they all want the coach. But here's the problem. You know what happens? When they talk to the dad or wherever they get their sports advice from, and the dad says that ain't got nothing to do with the coach. That's about him playing hard and him fighting through adversity. Mom says, yeah, well, but the coach should still be. It's like, no, coach shouldn't be doing nothing. If he wanted, he'll go get it. And if you are scared of somebody saying that your son is wimping out by saying, I need a coach that talks to me better, then you're the problem. Because it's not just sports, it's life. Sorry if I hurt y'all feelings. I'm not sorry because I'm helping. Listen, you can get mad at me and say I'm not coming back because Marcus thinks that asking coaches to talk nicer to kids is raising a loser. I got no problem with multiple defenses. And the reason I said that is because I think the crowd that is just saying it's all Mac and now Pegues got them all playing hard, I think you're enablers. I think you're enablers. You don't like Coach Mac. You wanted him out of here. You saw the same rotation. You saw the same fundamentals. You saw all the same shit. But you just want Macking out there. So now you're like, oh, well, Coach Mac is the reason y'all were failing. But it's not because you want what's best for the kid. It's just because you didn't like Mac. And you want to be right about Mac. So you'll tell the kids it's all Coach Mac's fault. And Pegues just supports you. Yeah, he knew what he was doing with that. Yeah, Duke was going to get their calls for sure. No, they played hard because there were 20,000 fans in there. And it was Duke. And everybody knows if you have a good game against Duke, you can get to the league. That wasn't for Pegues. That was Coach Mac just got fired. So if we suck again, they ain't going to blame Pegues and Mac. They're going to blame me. And I got a shot to get to the league. And it's 20,000 fans here. They didn't just decide to play hard for Coach Mark. Listen, man, that's not the case. That's not the case. They didn't just all of a sudden decide that we're going to play hard for Pegues. And if they did, that means they shouldn't be playing at this level. Anybody who would not play hard for Mac and will play hard for McGee's, that's a point shaver. That's a quitter. That's a loser. That's like your favorite NBA player or NFL player getting traded to a team you don't like, and then he starts pouting and not playing hard because he don't like the way the new coach talks to him. You would hate that player. If that guy went to your favorite NFL team or NBA team, you would hate him. Any kid that decides to play harder for a coach who's been here 4 years already, that's a manipulation. Think about that. If you think that's the case, that means you're saying it's okay for Malik to throw this coach under the bus and get him fired. And then when that coach comes in here and gets the head coaching job, I'm going to play extremely hard for him. Is that the kind of athlete you want to cheer for? An athlete that would play harder for the assistant over the head coach? Do you think that's an NBA player? Do you think that guy is built to make it to the league? Mark. Even getting blocked, he was a beast. And y'all heard the crowd chanting his name. Good job, crowd. Yeah, just screens. Screens. Too easy to defend. Yeah, going one-on-one. Or they need more 5-on-5. We miss them a lot. Delaware. Like again, I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm just like, maybe that's a blind spot. He said he called more set plays. Still had the 6-minute drought, killer drought. Sam stands straight up. But you know what? You weren't taking him at the end of the year. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Terry, hold on 1 second. Terry. Thanks. We got 9 minutes, y'all. Hold on. You're always going to have talent here, but you got to have fundamentals. Bad shots get you benched. We let 4 and 5 and 6 bad shots go. Yeah. Just wasted dribbles, wasted motions. And Rummage went out of town. I couldn't even talk to Rummage. I ain't even got a chance to talk to him about it. Sorry. Just got back to the hotel. WWE is bull. Call Gibbs and I'll explain tomorrow. Call me when you get up, get ready for church. We've been silly all year. No, it just means Sam has a mentality of looking in the mirror. Guys that look in the mirror, they don't transfer like that. We got a roster, man. We got a roster. I mean, again, if they just believe what goes on in the practices, that's the only thing that's the only reason I can explain them still playing them. The only reason is like either y'all aren't going back and watching the tape, or y'all got a blind spot for Malik's heart. It is. Even listen, it's starting to become clear that our injuries last longer than most people. Shooting until I'm hot every game. I hope they watch this stuff. Yeah. Can get in the lane. Yeah, you're supposed to develop your talent. Malik should be fighting to get on the floor. Jared West, the talented dude, should be on the floor. The talented dude should be on your bench. And again, the commentator of the game said it, y'all, not me. Listen, when I first said it, I said, that's some bullshit. That guy cannot talk like that and be your captain. He cannot scream at Jalen every time Jalen mess up. You don't scream at Matt Cross. You don't stand up on the bench when Sydney's killing. That can't be your captain. Y'all saw it. I felt terrible posting that. Only guy that can break down a defense. I mean, it looks bad. Bad shot after bad shot after bad shot. Just bad shots. Yeah, they got lazy on the closeouts. That's what I'm saying. You got your first game and you played Malik 31 minutes. That means it's been your idea to play Malik. You were doing the subs. That's why I said camouflage. It's the same thing. Lazy. They look healthy on offense, lazy on defense. No, I didn't know that, but thanks for telling me that. Trey got 3 blocks. They shoot bad shots. You see him get inside of it, close to the basket. He looks like he don't even want to shoot. He looks so uncomfortable. I don't want to answer that question yet. Because right now everybody's pissed. Everybody who ain't playing is pissed. If I were going to be honest, I think we don't know how to use our weapons. Yeah, Curry's out there. Y'all watching basketball. Listen, I don't have to be smarter than anybody to see what's going on here. It doesn't take a lot of IQ to see what's going on. But he had a hell of a lot of talent. That's why he's getting clocked on a championship winning team. Yeah. If you need coaching changes to motivate you and Duke to motivate you and 20,000 fans to motivate you, you're fucking in the wrong place. You suck. Or you're a loser. Or you got somebody in your ear telling you the coaches need to talk to you different. What do you think NBA coach is going to do? What do you think the job is going to do? The workplace. What do you think a job is going to do when somebody asks you, what's it like to work at UPS? And you like, man, I ain't got no comment, man. I ain't got no comment on that. If you got on TV, if you were at a basketball game and you worked for UPS and they put you on camera and they said, what do you do for a living? I work at UPS. Okay, what do you do at UPS? And let's just say you're a team lead and you're like, man, I don't even want to answer that question. They're gonna be like, oh, what you think your manager at UPS gonna say? You don't know what you do here? Say less. Somebody gonna be replacing you the next week. Any job. They need some help with the fundamentals, though. Not me. You can't care about how the coach talk because the next level is way harder. It's harder and they talk to you crazier. Ain't no talking nice. You're lucky if you get a nice coach. No, this is a case study. I'm not lumping all moms in there. I'm talking case study from hundreds of moms. It's a case study. It's not generalization. It's not the point. But I know what you're saying. Straight to the bench. Straight to the bench. Do y'all realize that's what the first thing Rick did? Listen, y'all. I went to a game when Rick first got here. Louisville got fouled. They were up 4. It was late. They got fouled. they were icing the game. They were walking up the court to go shoot the free throw. And Rick was like, hey, get up there. I saw 5 guys get on their horse to run up to the line to shoot the free throws. It's probably 8 seconds left. All those little things matter. You get on my court with urgency. It's a privilege to be on my basketball court. You don't get to get on my basketball court and get in the rhythm. You ain't that fucking good. Get on my court and get in a rhythm. But you were barking at Rose the second play of the game. I watched Malik lose the ball. I watched him one-hand pass. I watched him do all these fundamental errors. You ain't barking at him. Well, I think that's my cue, y'all. We went 203. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but y'all got more than enough game. Catherine's probably going to cancel me because I generalized women, mom coaches or some shit. Janetta's probably going to be pissed. But it all comes from love. Y'all leave Gary alone.